Hi. I'm going to talk a little bit about the rest, pretty much this week's energy, right? I'm going to talk a little bit about the energies right now. I've been kind of talking a little bit about what to expect. We are kind of shifting into the element of Scorpio, so I'm going to talk about that a little bit too before I get started. Hi, give me a second to find this feed. I'm going to be doing chakra cards today. I really like these ones. I use them a lot. So give me a second to find this, set it up. If you're going to want a card, all you got to do is drop your name. If you're just finding me, take a moment to share this out also while I'm doing the same. I'm about to get started. This page it already did have 30 likes, right? It technically now has 30,000 likes on it, so I just wanted to say thank you too. That can be my video topic today. It had already hit 30,000 followers a little while ago. If you're just finding this page, make sure that you like it. Also, it's a little soon, but I was posting about the solstice event that I'm going to do too. I have 2 events in the event section on this page. I have one that I'm doing for Samhain, which will be Halloween also, and then I have another event for the December solstice. Both events will be kind of huge gateways, and I'm kind of learning how to use these, and they're pretty powerful to use. So I'm always trying to tap into and tune into these gateways in some pretty awesome places. So we're going to be shifting into the element of Scorpio. Some people are feeling this energy. It's been a little bit emotional, right? We're dealing with water, the unconscious. A lot of you guys are having amazing dream or astral experiences. The veil will continue to thin as it gets darker this half of the year. And, we're kind of able to see through and see what is really there, right? The things blocking our ego. We also see that there is a lot breaking down with the ego construct, and that we're kind of more in that, crown area or third eye chakra. We're going to continue to see more and more with this energy too. So a lot of you guys are receiving a lot of downloads, messages, inner guidance. This is always about just tuning into your own intuition and following that calling that you're getting. And everyone's getting it. Most people just are kind of adept in not listening to it. So this is a time where, you guys should be feeling more and more psychically aware, tuned in, receiving messages, guidance, assistance in all types of forms. We're going to continue to kind of go through what I call the underworld, the subconscious, what lies within. And I think it's important that we're realizing that we each have our own universe we are creating. And, the goal is to create heaven on earth. And I believe that those to be states of consciousness that we're now able to tune into and tap into with these energy dynamics changing on this planet. So we're getting hit with a lot of energy. We're going to see some more solar flares ending out the rest of this week. And, we have a lot of really powerful gateways that are preparing us for the next year. We're going to close out this century as well, right? Close out the decade. Close out the decade as well, too. And so we're kind of coming to closure with a lot of things. We see, that we should be focusing on what we're trying to create and kind of letting go of the old now. And we see that kind of happening collectively. Make sure that you guys share this out if you haven't already. I'm about to get started. We're about to hit this retrograde as well, but a lot of people are already feeling the effects where I say it puts people into hermit mode or makes people more withdrawn. It's a really good time to be spending more time alone, assessing your own situation, deciding if you want to take another path or if you want to continue on this one. So it's a really good time for inner reflection also with this energy. If you guys need me, the link is above. All you have to do is go to my site and I come find you immediately. And I'm highly recommending, checking out my Akashic readings, classes, activations that I do if you resonate with this. Nicole Kareen. You're working on your throat chakra, creativity, imagination, expression, originality, and passion. And, once we find our voice, it can be powerful in all of this. And in terms of what we're manifesting and creating, this is all about us getting creative. I know we always have what we want to do, but it's important to tune into what the universe wants of us also. And that is for us to be getting more creative during this time. I think the universe is sick of playing Prison Planet Paradigm with everyone trying to do the same thing. And wants us to step outside of the box to tune into, our inner power as those co-creators we were kind of meant to be. More work with your throat chakra. Phil Francis, you're working on your heart chakra, passion, desire, fun, fulfillment, and joy. And, you know, I would guess 95% of this feed tuning in right now is some type of generator, a grid worker, a healer, an empath, a light worker, right? The ones that are awakened, you know, early usually will play a role or a mission in all of, or, you know, coming to more and more awareness right now. In order to generate and make more energy, I'm realizing more fun to stay lit up, and then it generates a really powerful energy. A lot of times we've been taught to go searching outside of ourselves for things and running around and trying to do a lot, but you know, we're always better off working on our energy and becoming more magnetic to the things that we are seeking. Gabrielle Leone, you're working on your third eye, more insight, understanding, awakening, awareness, and self-evaluation. And these energies coming into the planet are affecting our psychic awareness, our third eye. Keep working with your third eye. That's where a lot of our abilities lie, and people are like, well, where? We've always had these abilities, that anything that we're thinking of, we're creating at any given minute, and our thoughts are seriously affecting our reality and what we're seeing. Pay attention to your thoughts and what you're thinking about. In my own life, I'm trying to do this a little bit bigger. I'm really aligned with things I want to manifest, right? Things I'm trying to manifest at this time. So I'm doing a lot of affirmations. I do a lot of daydreaming because manifesting works. You'll figure it out that whatever you're thinking about, we're drawing into our reality. So we can learn how to become really disciplined with the mind, drawing better and better things to us, bigger and bigger manifestations. Stay really positive and aligned with what it is you're trying to create. Samantha Joan, you're working on your third eye, visualization, imagination, focus, experience, and manifestation. And all of creation does start in the mind, like I'm saying. So it's really important that we realize that, you know, we usually daydream about something before it happens in real life, or we'll usually see it happen first in our mind. Stay really aligned with manifesting. This is a powerful energy coming into the planet, and every day we're able to manifest easier and easier in these dynamics. It might not feel like it because it takes some mastery. This is a school, and we're getting hard lessons to see what we're about, because only, you know, in testing us and pushing us are we going to be able to tap into and tune into our inner power to kind of figure all this stuff out. So stay really aligned with manifesting. Jonathan Sherman, you're working on your sacral chakra, emotions, feelings, expression, moods, and balance. And, you know, where there is emotion, there's a lot of power with the energy behind it. So, you know, humans are really emotional, especially, right, anger, bliss, things like that. Joy, there's always energy behind emotions. Stay excited about what it is you're trying to attract to you, and you'll draw it to you easier. Amy Spiegel, you're working on your third eye, intuition, trust, insight, awareness, and guidance. Keep on working on that chakra. Vesna Milas, amazing. Make sure you guys share this out too. And I was saying that this page has hit 30,000 likes. I was saying thank you today, topic of the day. Make sure you guys are sharing this stuff out. It helps a lot. Vesna, you're working on your base chakra, your root chakra, family, belonging, community, culture, and tribe. We're working on letting go of fear. That's always been our obstacle. And, you know, we came to fear ourselves and our abilities in past times, hence handing over our power. Let go of fear. One way to do that is to ground more, to connect with nature, to get outside. Debbie Anderson, good morning. You're working on your third eye chakra. Dreams, messages, signs, symbols, and guidance. Pay attention to the signs that you're seeing. The universe is communicating with us, not just through the things that we're seeing, but in every single experience that we're having. Nothing is random. Everything is divinely orchestrated, going as part of a divine plan. You're always right where you should be, too. Nancy Louise, good morning. You're working on your base chakra. We're working on letting go of fear, which we tend to have a lot of. And, you know, when we're comfortable, we don't notice it. But I think that really, with people with a lot of fear, you know, it's hence the ego freaking out and feeling uncomfortable. Work on staying more grounded through these energy shifts. We're going to need to be those beacons of light for the ones that are awakening and going through this process, because this is going to be, in the future, in the near future, very disorienting for a lot of people, what is actually happening, you know, on this planet with this transition that we're all so much a part of. Destiny Peasley, you're working on your root chakra, your base chakra, physical health, vitality, strength, body image, and balance. Work on more energetic balance. When, you know, we have things that are getting chaotic outside of ourselves, it's a sign that we're out of balance energetically. It's very important that we're taking good care of ourselves during this time. This energy is intense on the human body. There's an evolution happening. It's changing the physical body. It's changing everyone's DNA, and things are happening like that. So it's really important that we're taking good care of ourselves first, going through this process. More self-care. Listen to your body. Everyone's at different places with it too. Glenda McKibben. You're working on your sacral chakra. Pleasure, enjoyment, beauty, sensuality, and indulgence. And like I keep saying, we need to kind of find what makes us happy. I think that we're at a place where most people should realize the material isn't going to make you happy. It's kind of like a temporary fix till you get your next thing you want, right? And that, you know, we're searching for more spiritually. So a lot of people are coming up empty and depressed, kind of living the American dream, as I call it, template, and kind of going into the material. And, you know, what our souls want is actual spiritual connection and something deeper. Ruthie Sears, you're working on your heart chakra. More love. Oh, and with the puppy, too. It's for you. Kindness, benevolence, sharing, and receiving. More love. You guys know that the pets and children that you draw to you are not random either. They are souls that you've probably learned with many, many times. Christine Cook, you're working on your throat chakra, will, expression, assertiveness, self-control, and direction. And we need to find our voice. And, you know, we kind of have a lot of blocks with that, right? Things blocking us from the fifth dimension. We need to really find our voice in all of this. And we've had past lives where we were in very real ways persecuted or, you know, had issues with speaking our truth. So for the first time in a really long time, we're going to be finding our truth. And that's really powerful. And it's very important that we're staying in alignment with who we really are as well. This is always about each person just finding themselves, you know, more and more, ditching the things not in alignment with you, ditching the things not serving you, not for you, so that you can kind of find out who you are in the most, you know, authentic expression of that. Linda Bonham. You're working on your third eye chakra, the mind, openness, flexibility, imagination, and learning. And now we go back to school. We find out that we are into school. You know, I like to think that our souls go home at night and that this is our school. This is a place that we come to learn and that we kind of evolve. And once we wake up, we kind of do go back to school because we have a lot to learn, we realize. And hence what I like to think of my feeds kind of as Ascension School that I do, right? I'm like, welcome to Ascension School here on my channel. But you see a lot of this popping up where people are starting to have a lot of live videos everywhere, YouTube channels, right? Information kind of flooding Google and the internet. Stay focused on learning spiritually. Keith Rutledge. You're working on your sacral chakra, desires, goals, passion, craving, and fulfillment. You ever notice when you're really excited that your energy feels really good to people, right? You can be really happy about something and it's going to be really exciting for other people around you. Our energy is very contagious. So if we're happy and we're around people, it's going to have a really good feel for those people. Stay lit up, stay positive. Regina Lali Morella. You're working on your solar plexus, your inner child, playfulness, lightheartedness, innocence, and wonder. We have a lot of inner child healing to do, we find out, especially the starseeds and the light workers, because we would have chosen harder paths karmically and harder lessons, right? Things to heal, things to transcend. A lot of you guys are conscious parenting, which is amazing for healing your inner child. These are the original inner child healers that have been sent to assist you. But do more fun things. A lot of these kids you guys are around are to remind you to have more fun, right? To do things, loosen up a little. Things that are really good for your inner child are doing things that you would have enjoyed as a kid. Sarah Ungaro. You're working on your solar plexus, responsibility, self-discipline, empowerment, reliability, and fulfillment. And those of you that are working on your solar plexus are wide open. So you're kind of feeling everything around you on deeper levels, right? Sometimes I think of the empaths like that. If you identify with being empathic, then you probably have a wide open solar plexus, which basically is your stomach chakra. So you're taking in a lot of energy through that chakra, and it can be very overwhelming for you. Make sure you're taking good care of your aura. I always had to do a lot of salt baths, a lot of time alone, time outside in nature. Make sure you guys are sharing this feed out too if you haven't. You guys know you can, set up anything on my site above if you're not getting a card or you need me. Twiggy Finlayon. You're working on your solar plexus too, another empath. You need to work on personal boundaries, choice, assertiveness, empowerment, and authenticity. It's really important that we're listening to our intuition and that we're, setting good boundaries for the people around us. If we're around toxic people, sometimes I always say those people don't have good boundaries, so it's important that we are setting boundaries. Gina Hansneck. You're working on your crown chakra, divine consciousness, interconnection, expansion, oneness, and light. We're going through a lot of crown chakra upgrades as well. We see a lot of the violet flame hitting this planet, not just in people's auras, but the energy kind of globally as well. Keep working with your crown chakra. Meditation is really good for that chakra. Renee Michelle. You're working on your sacral chakra, relationships, intimacy, freedom, acceptance, and trust. And with this Scorpio energy hitting the planet, we have a huge emphasis on the relationships around us, whether they're romantic, personal relationships, things like that. We also have a huge emphasis during this time of taking back our power in whatever way that kind of works best for us. Harvey Davis, you're working on your crown chakra, faith, hope, support, miracles, and spirituality. I'm working with my manifesting abilities, and a lot of times I really am needing to manifest miracles to kind of pull off the things I'm trying to create. Manifest bigger. I hope your manifesting list includes things that might take a miracle to pull it off, because the universe will assist you with that. All we have to do is do our part of staying positive and high vibe, and the universe will align anything else. That's the thing we're trying to master around here, though, right? So kind of manifest bigger, have more faith in the universe, this force that is guiding us, leading us. Danielle Bashaw, you're working on your crown chakra too. Inspiration, ideas, spark, conception, and impulse. Noelle Latrace, you're working on your third eye chakra. Keep working with that chakra. These are Atlantean abilities surfacing for you. Melody Wittenhall, you're working on your third eye too. Seeing, perspective, truth, knowledge, and clarity. Keep working with that chakra. This isn't an overnight process, this ascension. This is something we're going to continue to work at, and we're going to go through a huge transformation from like now till spring on this planet, both individually and collectively. Keep working with that chakra though. Christy Soul, you're working with your sacral chakra. Keep on working on your energy. I'm huge on herbs, if you know me, right? I'm huge on herbs. You guys know you can always hit my business page inbox, and I'll give you a really good detox vitamin list that will help you with your ascension and the physical part of it, because we kind of are a three-part component, the mind, body, and soul. So the physical is very important too. You know that I'm huge on things like maca and vitamin B for your sacral chakra and your energy. Angela Bowman Spezio. I love it. I'm ready for Halloween too. I see the pumpkins everywhere. I'm enjoying this shift of seasons. We're going to slow down now. Retrograde will make everyone. We might see some blackouts on Facebook too. Facebook might even go down. It has the past 2 retrogrades, just throwing it out there. So it is time to kind of slow down into that element. Angela, you're working on your base chakra, your root chakra, home, shelter, safety, nurturing, and warmth. Trust the place where you're at. Christine Castellan, you're working on your third eye, guidance, support, love, signs, and direction. This is the best week to be tuning into the dreams, to be astraling, right? If you guys are practicing astral travel, trying to tune in, maybe just trying to lucid dream. I like to set intentions before sleep. It really helps, like just having an intention. You'll probably have one of those type of experiences. I tell people to maybe, ask that you can remember it too, because a lot of times we are astral and lucid dreaming and we just don't remember it. So it is a really good time until next week to be kind of doing dream work, kind of exploring that realm. Seymour Dallas, you're working on your throat chakra, self-expression, vocalization, individuality, inner voice, and assertiveness. And I tell people to kind of find your truth, share your perspective, share your soul, right? I see people projecting a lot all day long. Make sure that you're kind of reflecting outward good things to people, being the light in kind of darker spaces. It's really needed this time of year. Find your truth. Peanut Burrowers, you're working on your crown chakra. I always say prayers really good for that. Jenny Burkstaller, you're working on your solar plexus chakra. A lot of the people that are empathic might be feeling energy overload or just like it's a lot or feeling the collective energies, right? So I'm like, oh no. I'm like, oh no. I'm like getting more and more energy sensitive kind of going through this experience. So we are taking in a lot of energy. Make sure you're taking really good care of your own energy since you're so empathic. And it can be like overload for those souls that are like healers, empaths, right? Blue rays, things like that. The feeling of all this energy coming in. Indigos. Leah Catherine, you're working on your crown chakra. Presence, awareness, attention, reality, and connection. Keep on working on your crown chakra, your spiritual connection. Saran Nidu, you're working on your solar plexus. You're really empathic too. More self-esteem, confidence, self-love, self-worth, and pride. More confidence in what you're doing is how we can manifest better and better too, having confidence in it. Lauren Gaffard, you're working on your sacral chakra, sexuality, openness, sharing, beauty, and honor. Work on making more good energy. Sometimes that is our job, that we're just bringing back a lost frequency, right? Just by vibrating higher. Make sure you're making more good energy. Kylie Beach, you're working on your base chakra, your root chakra. Action, movement, perseverance, discipline, and motivation. And if you guys are feeling like stuck or, you just like you can't move around in this energy, move around more. Go do some yoga. Go for a run, right? Flow. Go do some errands. Get your body moving and it'll start to flow in this energy. Sometimes we kind of feel like those shifts deeply. Flow around a little more. You'll get moving and really flow good. Let's see, Brian Feliciano, you're working on your throat chakra. Honesty, truth, transparency, sincerity, and communication. I can always really feel these Mercury shifts. My moon's in Gemini too, so I can really feel it. A lot of people, especially if you're like Gemini or Virgo, have those in your charts. You can kind of feel this shift that we're going through right now. But keep on working on communication, your throat chakra opening up more. Tanya Ritchie Hoon, you're working on your solar plexus. You're very empathic too. Choice, free will, courage, willpower, and change. Watch out for third dimensional victim dramas though. We got a lot of victim programming like that. We don't understand what things are happening and we kind of have a messed up perspective of what's going on, creating more things we really don't like, right? And then once we wake up, we kind of understand how reality works and that we're powerful and in control of everything that we're experiencing and drawing to us. Watch out for any control dramas with people, especially. They're very bad for your energy, bad for your soul, we're finding, right? Let's see. Twiggy Finlayson, you're working on your base chakra, your root chakra, possessions, belongings, finances, assets, and treasures. And this is a really good time, like I said, for manifesting abundance, for tuning in through these energies to the things that we're trying to manifest. A lot of you guys are having your manifestations arrive. And, we're finding that we had to put some work into this, that we had to kind of be more clear with what it is we're asking for. I am huge on making lists as well when it comes to manifesting. I find it works a lot better. We have a lot of thoughts going on in our head. I guess it's estimated about 50,000 minimum thoughts that go through an average person's mind any given day, right? So we have a lot of thoughts running through our mind. We're not as clear yet as we like to think that we are. Make lists. They're powerful for your intentions and manifesting. Pammy McCarty, you're working on your heart chakra, forgiveness, letting go, healing, growth, and compassion. Keep on working on your heart chakra. We have a lot of past life wounds that we're going to come to, that, we're going to kind of realize more and more about who we are, consciousness, these things, and we have a lot surfacing, especially with these energies kind of pulling everything to the surface. Rustic Elegance, you're working on your throat chakra, communication, self-expression, exchange, sharing, and connection. Keep on working on your throat chakra. Rebecca Joe, you're working on your heart chakra, connection, universal oneness, love, interconnection, and support. Keep on working on your heart chakra. Kevin Liz, keep on working on your throat chakra, finding your truth. It's really powerful in all of this. Ronnie Lynn Hackney, you're working on your crown chakra, intelligence, education, knowledge, perception, flexibility. That's my favorite card too, because I'm constantly doing Earth School here and Ascension School on my feeds. So it's a really powerful time to be learning, especially about the spiritual. If you guys are interested more in this type of stuff or you resonate with it, you guys know I teach a ton of different types of Reiki classes, energy healing classes. Go check my site out. Brittany Che, you're working on your heart chakra. Emotional balance, stability, harmony, peace, and fluidity. Keep on working on your heart chakra. Wihi Ru Ratan, you're working on your sacral chakra and how you view money, finances, power, generosity, and abundance. And we're learning how to have a better relationship with money, I would hope, as we're coming out of the third dimension and kind of progressing towards the fifth dimension. Hopefully we're going from that feeling of lack to a feeling of abundance and gratitude and things like that. Stay focused with manifesting. Kelly M. Moore, you're working on your solar plexus. You're really energy sensitive, so we have a lot of energy coming into the planet, and you're very empathic and absorbing a lot of that. Follow your intuition, your knowing, your sensing, and trust. Janata Shaladar, you're working on your base chakra, your root chakra, grounding, nature, presence, practicability, and stability. We can heal a lot by connecting with the earth during this time because the earth is going through its own ascension. The cat, sorry. It's going through its own ascension here, and that is really powerful. Try to get outside more. It helps us stay balanced. It helps remove any type of, negative energy from our aura, our energy fields. It helps us stay on the right frequencies, more connecting with the earth. Jamie Taylor, you're working on your heart chakra. Let go of any type of old stuff. More forgiveness with yourself. More letting go. Realize everything happened exactly as it should have in your story so you could get to this place and create something better. Let's see, Rebecca Maud Ellis, and I'm in the UK too. Love it. You're working on your heart chakra, more compassion, caring, empathy, acceptance, and gentleness. Keep on working on this heart chakra. I found, since I live in the United Kingdom now too, that there is a lot of work to be done with the heart chakra here, and I believe that we kind of incarnate into places where we're kind of working with those chakras. Keep on working with, more self-care for yourself, more self-love, more work with that heart chakra. It'll be really powerful for you. A lot of people are thinking we're going to find our abilities in the mind, but it's going to be getting back to a space of love and, further activating that heart chakra, which will make us powerful in our energy. I'm going to get off of here on that note. The cat is summoning me. But if you need me, you can just set up anything on my site. I am around. Let me know.